Hello. Welcome to a
Hello,
very special stream. Oops, I forgot to
our
send the link to
very
somebody.
welcome to our first Heavy Rain stream, the first time we've ever streamed this ever.
Yes, we have not attempted this before and had internet issues. Why would you even think that? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. We have played the game before, right?
You, why are you saying right to that? I think you know the answer.
Yeah, we have. Yes, we have.
Let me tap
Well, I wasn't
quickly back
sure
to
if we wanted to
YouTube.
do I wasn't sure if we wanted to do some sort of a silly running joke where we pretend we had never played the game before, but we don't do stuff like that. So I
No,
I understand why
absolutely
you
not. This is a very serious playthrough. We are taking this game seriously.
and there's no gimmicks to this playthrough. There's not anything that's going to be different or weird or unique.
Nah,
No
absolutely
quirks.
not.
Nothing quirky. Nothing quirky. But anyways, Heavy Rain. David Cage, funny haha.
I wish I could
Is that
have.
David Cage?
This is David Cage in his underwear. He had to put that into the game front and center.
No, it's not. It's Ethan. Hi, Ethan. He's our protagonist.
And he's
So
smiling.
what do you want to He's having a good day. What do you want to say to introduce the game, Count?
Well, this is a game made by Quantic Dream, directed by the wonderful, magical David Cage, who I'm sure we're going to say many things about.
What if they had a prompt for you to start jerking off?
Just
Because he's got morning
for the
wood.
entire world to see.
He's got morning wood. Well, he's
Oops, I gotta close
there's
the.
no one out
I gotta
there.
close the back door or the patio.
No one
What is that balcony door?
Yeah. Wait, there was a prompt for. There's so many prompts. You're skipping.
Yeah, that's the. Trust me, I've had to play through this section many times to make sure that the controller was working. You can't do anything with the dresser right now. Let's look at the picture of me and my
Look at the.
wife.
Mm-hmm.
And let's look at this note on the floor.
Oh my God!
I may have set the voice track to Japanese.
I didn't know that because this is the first time we've played this game.
Yeah, it's surprise! I fooled
I'm
you.
so surprised.
Let's see what Ethan's thinking.
He's saying, "I'm Japanese and I need a shower."
And that is a cute bird.
Count's a big fan of birds. You can put that in the wiki if you're.
Any future historians watching this. All right, so let's do our morning routine. Yeah, I look good.
I hate his. I hate the. I hate it. I hate it.
And do you think we're going to have quick time events for brushing our teeth? Hell yeah, we are.
Yeah. It'd be funny if he had an electric toothbrush and the prompt was just to press a button.
That would be if we were playing Detroit Become Human. Is that game set in the future?
It's QTE stuff, but it's all the laziest QTEs ever.
No, these are high effort QTEs. This game requires you to work for your accomplishments.
What if the QTE was, instead of shaving his beard, it's applying more beard?
I mean, Ethan is a clean-shaven man. Why would he want to apply more beard? So anyway, we're about to get in the shower soon, which means I need to employ some censorship. You're not going to see it, Oob, but
Yeah, I get to see all. that beefy Ethan ass.
Okay, okay, it's showing up on YouTube. Good. I want to make sure that the censorship is showing up.
Can I say smooth, chunky ass without getting monetized?
You can say it, we just can't show it.
I can't talk about his robust cheeks.
You can talk about it all you want.
Can I talk about his big, throbbing, manly cheeks?
That may be a little too far.
What about his dick?
Well, you don't even see that. Why would you talk about that?
The viewer can't tell, though. For all they know, there could be just balls and wiener.
Well, trust me, viewer, there's no balls or wiener, and now he's wearing something again, so I can get rid of the censorship.
There was a bit of tasteful censorship on the game's part, where like there was a towel rack in the way, and then...
yeah, I don't know why I bothered doing that because but so let's switch camera angles. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And let's just go into our children's room and start juggling in my underwear.
That's what my dad would do.
I can see that.
Nah, I'm just kidding. My dad doesn't know how to juggle. He'd just show up in his underwear.
Let's keep juggling. We're doing pretty good at it. Oh no, I suck at juggling.
The game is Ethan learning how to juggle.
All right, that's okay. We can start right back up again. This can be the entire game if we want it to be.
A juggling simulator. What does that say? There was some book, or I wanted to see what that book said.
One of them is Treasure Island Adventures. The other is Phantom something. The camera angle changed. I think we're done juggling for now.
I was hoping it would be something goofy and
let's get French. A good look at Ethan.
I hate his face. I hate his...
Not poorly modeled though. So I can't just hang out in my underwear all day, unfortunately. I do have to... Well, I'll show you why if I try to go downstairs. Where are the stairs? There. Ethan's gonna go, nope. Gotta get dressed. Got to.
I think that's lame. I should be allowed to do whatever I want in video games.
David Cage doesn't offer enough freedom of choice. That's actually true, though.
Thing. In Detroit, Become Human, you could have gone in your underwear. That game has a storyline.
Yeah, these games tend to get weird if you're not familiar. We'll, I won't spoil anything, but... Oh, hi, Ethan.
I wonder if we'll get to shred at any point in this game.
I'll spoil it now, you don't.
Yeah. To be fair, we have only played this game once. I don't know...
I've played it a couple times.
I've only seen you play through once, so you could do things and they could turn out different from, the way that you played it when I was there watching the first time.
I plan on it.
It's possible.
Let's look out the
window. This game is a little more linear than other Quantic Dream games, but...
Ethan's so happy that he has a window in his kitchen. Man, this house is the best. We're never gonna leave this house. We can just play with RC cars to our heart's content. Look at this. Ethan is so happy.
He's so happy that he's Japanese.
A French man living in Japan.
Been known to happen.
I have to assume he's speaking Japanese with a French accent. Let's watch some TV.
He's gonna watch some Rick and Morty.
I want to watch SpongeBob.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyright claimed by that fucking cartoon, whatever it is.
Ethan just looks engrossed in it. I just like how the camera keeps cutting to him. Like, half looking like he's about to laugh, half looking like he's about to cry. Look at him. Also, this cartoon is, I think it's racist. I just don't know who against.
It's great. Is that what you were gonna say? It's a great cartoon.
Sure.
Did you do this the first? I don't remember this.
I don't think so. I discovered this when I was testing the controller out. And you could just keep watching it if you want to. No one's watching the stream, so hey.
Yeah, why not? We could just sit here. This could be a podcast.
It's not a podcast, but it could be.
Could be. We could just use this. We could just have this in the background, and we could just talk about sports. Baseball.
Yeah, we can talk about mashups.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, the show was called Voodoo.
Voodoo people.
Well, I think we've had enough of these credits. I don't know why sad piano music is playing now.
That was David Cage's way of forcing himself into a movie career. He's like, we will have a movie player during the game, and I shall direct it. And it's like a full-length movie.
いよいよ誕生日だな。僕も大人？10歳はまだちょっと大人には遠いかな。パパの車運転していい？いや、それにはちょっと早すぎるよ。
Even when they're speaking Japanese, these kids are the fucking worst.
We are gonna miss, having the Japanese voices. We are gonna miss out on the beautiful French accents.
I may switch back at some point. There's just one part that I really want to hear in Japanese. Oops.
I
thought I was just gonna drop them. Okay, bye.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Why doesn't it say happy birthday in Japanese lettering?
Oh, can I lock them out? No. I'm not going to talk to her about work. No. I'm going to go outside, and I am going to be a good father.
I'm going to juggle them.
What was that?
I said he's going to juggle his kid.
Alright, which child is going to die first? Will it be Jason? Or Sean? Let's go with Sean.
Shoot him into space!
You said you wanted to go to the moon. Oh, can I just drop him off my shoulders?
Do it! Do it!
Oh god. Oh god. Analog stick and motion control is not a good combination.
Run into the fence.
I cannot lean far enough to the side to just Uh-oh, I almost just smack. Can I smack it? Yeah! Oh my god. Why can't I just control Ethan with the stick? This is terrible.
Well, explain what the sensation.
You have to hold the stick like when you've got the kid on your shoulders, you have to hold the stick forward to move and tilt the controller to turn.
Oh! That sounds...
Okay, and then I drop him. Oh, never mind. It just stops.
I was really hoping you just sling it across the yard.
I wish I could have just thrown him through the fucking glass door. We're so impressed. Wait till your kids find out that your parents are just mortals.
You know,
What was that? You're
no.
breaking up a little bit.
No, you're not breaking up. I had a thought
Oh.
and then it went away.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I got
I don't know why you're
scared.
so paranoid. I don't know why you're so paranoid. It's not like we've ever failed the stream before.
Yeah, YouTube says that I'm getting a low bit rate, but that's been inaccurate before.
Yeah, I wasn't. I my brain went potato. I just stopped talking. Great.
All right, I'm trying not to fail these button prompts. I don't want this kid to kill me. These swords are real.
He's gonna stab you. Shooting blood everywhere.
Okay, well, Jason's fucking dead.
The fact that they are speaking in Japanese kind of makes it seem like a fucking samurai movie. What if Yoshimitsu showed up?
Oh, looks like Sean's gone missing. Wonder where he could have gone to.
A Katamari scooped him up.
Well, so far in the intro to this game, one of our kids has died and the other has gone missing. We're a great father so far.
Sean. どうした?
マーリンが死んじゃった。僕のせいで死んじゃったんだ。
違うよ、ショーン。お前のせいじゃないよ。
僕マーリンが戻ってくるなら何でもするよ。
なあ、ショーン。世の中には避けられないことがあるんだ。自分が望んでなくてもね。
Ethan, you sound like such an anime protagonist.
そうだね。おかしいね。
What did he do to that bird?
The bird just died. Sean seems to think that it's his fault. I don't know why.
Why? Well, it's not in the cage.
Maybe he pulled it out because he realized it died, or maybe he just strangled it. Who knows? Either way,
I think he killed it. That's my theory.
Well, believe what you want. This game is open-ended. Make your own conclusions. Anyway, we're at the mall now. We're happy. There's a clown. Do it.
Go to the crappy train.
Yeah, you kind of broke up there. Try speaking a little closer to the mic.
Well, okay, I can say it. It wasn't that good of a joke. I was just saying you should go to the food court and get crappy Chinese food. But now I've said it 4 times because YouTube is bad.
No, that you just weren't sitting close enough to your microphone.
Possibly Discord. It's not my fault!
Oh. Hold on, I got to sound.
Make
Turn
it
the voices up a
90% of the
little
sound.
bit.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
Are you happy?
I am very happy.
Jason!
As long as you're happy.
Jason! 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 Jason!
The game is lagging significantly. I think I might need to turn down the graphic settings a little bit. Visual quality.
That's good. We should make the graphics worse.
Yeah, let's turn down the texture quality just a little bit. Turn
Turn
down
them
the
into
shadow
rectangles.
quality. What kind of anime?
I want it to look like.
That looks.
I want it to
fine.
look like a mine. I want it to look like a Minecraft machinima.
Well, why are you asking me if the graphics look good when you're putting a rain overlay over everything? I can't tell if that looks fine. Jason!
Jason! 一人で歩き回るのダメだよ。こんなにたくさん人がいるんだ。
ねえパパ、風船買って。どうしても欲しいんだ。ねえパパ、いいでしょ。
John Wayne Gacy.
いらない。
やった。
やあ坊や、お名前は？
ジェイソン。
どの風船がいいかな？ジェイソン。
I've seen this so many times, and this clown will never not be terrifying to me. I'm not even afraid of clowns, it's just this one.
I don't think the red face paint was a good idea.
はぐれちゃうぞ。
Oh, I gotta pay the clown before Jason runs away again. Oh, Ethan, you...
Whoa!
Oh, there we go. I'm gonna blame Linux for that.
He turned invisible for a second.
この人混みじゃ、一足合わせるのも一苦労だわ。
I like that there was a store that just said comic book.
It's my favorite store. He just disappeared. He's a wizard.
Maybe it was because of Linux.
探してくるよ。すぐ戻る。ジェイソン！ジェイソン！
Oh, look at how dressed up that lady is to go to the mall.
She was the woman in red from The Matrix. And Hello Keith. Whoops, did I? Okay, yes, I did turn the censorship off. Good.
Look, there's a store called Madness.
Wonder if we're gonna come across any mad people around here.
Oh, all the women are wearing strapless dresses in this cutscene. It's kind of wild. I've never once seen a strapless dress at a mall.
You know, they're, it's a really fancy mall. Oh no, there goes all the
With, uh,
balloons. Where's Jigsaw?
Jason. Somehow this sounds more French than the original.
Alright, miss, please get out of my way. Where? I'm trying to find Jigsaw. Oh, there's a red
Jason
balloon.
needs one of those. Jason needs one of those kid leashes.
That's not Jigsaw. Just screamed in his face. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, Keith, I'm playing with the Japanese voice track.
Keith, you're gonna like this next part.
Oh my whatever the hell the rest of that is.
This is the tragic part of the anime.
Well, Jason's fucking dead.
Now look, the balloon ascends to the heavens, much like his soul.
It's poetic.
It's poetry. This really is very anime. You know what it is? It's like a K-drama.
That kind of puts
Exactly
this
like-
game more into perspective, actually.
You should have done the Korean dub.
This is pretty good, though.
How did Keith like the child being killed by the car?
He did not react. He just said, heavy rain, and now I have no viewers.
Oh, great. Well, you missed the best part.
Well, that's okay. Even though our child died, nothing could possibly get worse from here, right? And now it's raining outside because Ethan's life is sad.
Why did he have to move?
Well, you'll find
It's
out.
not like he's... Oh, whatever. They're just sad people staring at a camera.
Yep. You never see these people again. There's that
My
one guy
God.
just holding an unlit cigarette. This does look a bit crappier when I had to reduce the texture and model quality, but hopefully the game will run a bit smoother. This game doesn't seem to run the best under Steam Proton. Save the seals! Hell yeah.
Thanks, Jerome. Thanks for the quality.
There's a lot of it. Oh god, game? Game? Are you gonna work?
You're gonna have to make the visuals more crappy. It's not crappy enough.
Maybe this game just doesn't run well under Proton. I am going to refresh YouTube really quick. Because I think it's glitching a little bit. Okay, good now.
We need to bring Keith back before another child dies and he misses it.
Oh, that was a cutscene. I thought I could move.
It's not Jason.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Papa.
Not that I could really tell the difference.
Yeah, they're both equally terrible. All right. Well, let's adjust our mirrors so we can see Sean. Make sure he doesn't try to escape the car while it's moving.
Man, it's so sad that even God is crying.
Written and directed by David Cage.
Drive into it. Crash into it.
Nah, Ethan is a safe driver. He's not going to do that.
Do you think every time Ethan sees a red balloon somewhere, he's just like,
Just starts having non-flashbacks.
starts yelling, Jason, Jason,
Jason.
Jason. Not Jason, it's Jason.
Jason.
Jason. You still haven't unpacked? It's been 2 years. I don't remember why they moved. Is there a good explanation for why they moved, or a David Cage explanation?
Well, you don't see the wife when we come home.
Oh, maybe she got hit by a car too.
Or maybe Ethan and I believe her name is Grace had split up. All right, so we got.
Why did they split up?
Because Jason.
Is that how it works? Your kid dies and you're just like, well, I guess I don't love you anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, what time is it?
They should have seen Duke the marriage counselor.
Yo, I would love to see a crossover with this game and Ambition.
They honestly would kind of fit better than you'd expect, probably.
Yeah.
They're tonally kind of similar.
All right, let's see what I can find for a snack for Sean.
What if Duke was the origami killer the whole time?
Oops, I thought I was going to grab another apple and start juggling. But no, I guess Ethan is too depressed to juggle. Yo, take your stupid fucking apple, you ungrateful shit.
I wish you'd been the one hit by a car.
Sit down and watch another amazing TV show with our son.
That's the same TV show.
Wow. That's weird that they're showing the exact same episode of this show 2 years later.
I was just thinking about something.
Hmm.
That bird dying, that was like foreshadowing. Because then Jason died.
David Cage, you've done it again. All right, so we still got another hour before Sean has to do his homework. He's going to take a dump. So we're just going to sit.
Can we just call Sean Jason?
Jay Sean.
It's Jay Sean. Oh my god, it's 2009.
Ethan, are you down, 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 down? Yo, remember that song that he made with Lil Jon?
Yeah.
It was really mediocre.
What if Lil Jon was the origami killer?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even arrest him.
He's too hype. Alright, well, I guess he's just going to leave that apple core right on the couch where it belongs. Whoa, what just happened? I guess the game really didn't want me to see whatever that was.
Because it's Linux. That's why.
Or maybe the PC port of this isn't good. I don't know. I haven't played this on Windows.
I guess we'll never know.
I've only played it on PS3. What is all this shit that I'm looking through? Are those just Rorschach tests that I was getting in the mail?
There are pictures of Jason's corpse.
I just keep those around, you know.
He's gonna frame them.
両親が教会から戻ると子供たちがいなくなっていました。両親は子供たちを探し、名前を呼び、泣き叫びました。子供たちの姿を見ることは二度とありませんでした。
Gotta say, I prefer his English delivery for that one. It's a lot less dramatic and more, when the parents came home from church, all of the kids were missing.
Am I really supposed to believe that this guy who is he's an architect, right? I believe that is established.
Yes. What happened to Sean?
Well, he's dead. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he's literally like stiff as a goddamn plank.
I can't get it. Like, he's an architect. Architects make a lot of money. And even going through a divorce, you're telling me that he can't live somewhere nicer than this fucking shitty apartment on the rough part of town? He's an architect. He could build himself a new house.
I'm sorry to see.
Dead. He's dead. Come on.
This looks so ridiculous.
He's dead, and it's fine because he's our least favorite child.
Like, I don't have options to talk to him. I think something actually screwed up.
Yeah, nice.
Well, it's only 6 o'clock. We've only got 2 more hours before he's got to go to bed. So
we're gonna figure out what we're making for dinner.
He's not gonna eat dinner. He's dead. So
Well,
let's just go.
Something for us to eat for dinner.
Bye, dead son.
Now that he's dead, we can make whatever we want. We don't have to have Kraft mac and cheese for the 6th night.
Oh, whoops, this is the backyard. All right, I guess I'm gonna shoot some hoops.
Even though it's raining.
Yeah, you know. Oh, just missed.
I
Let's try it again.
told you another kid was gonna die before Keith got here.
Kobe. Oh, just missed.
You know, Kobe's also dead, just like our son.
David Cage, you done it again. Oh, just missed.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. You know what? Even though our son is dead, both of our sons, we will pursue our dreams of becoming a basketball legend. There.
You know.
Oh, I think I got it.
You know who also missed their shot?
Jason.
Jason. Because he got hit by a car.
Yeah, he did. Alright, I think that's enough b-ball.
That was like an hour, right?
Maybe. Let's see if our son is still dead.
I hope he's upside down.
No
Maybe
data. What do you
clipping
mean, YouTube? I think YouTube is just glitching. Okay. Whatever.
That's cool. I can't wait to see how this sounds.
I'm
when I
pretty
watch
sure
it
the
again.
stream is fine and YouTube is just dumb.
Okay. Please be clipping through the couch. Please let him be clipping through it.
I need some
There's-
beer.
wait.
My son is dead.
What?
What?
That's just an unwrapped pizza.
It's wrapped in plastic, I think. Maybe it's not.
I don't think it is.
It's not.
Pizza's sitting in there with nothing covering it. He put it on a plate and then just left it there.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand in front of my fridge, hold the fridge open, and chug this beer.
Nice.
I need to cope with the death of both of my sons.
Because I can just look at the pizza for longer. The pizza is the only bit of color in that shot. So my onto it. Also, what's with those fridge handles?
I
Do you see
don't
them?
think about it.
Look dumb.
He's still just... I still cannot talk to him.
Yeah, maybe he's just sulking.
What time is it? It's a little after 7 o'clock. Okay, well... I think it would look pretty suspicious if both of my sons just turned up dead. So, oh god, I can't leave the front door. Oh god, I can't leave. I'm trapped in this apartment. It's like fucking 12 minutes. I'm not going to spoil this game, but I'll spoil that game because it's an even bigger piece of shit. Ethan is not sleeping with his sister.
What?
Oh, you haven't heard of 12 Minutes?
What?
Watch Charlie's video on it. All right, I'm just gonna pee, not even flush the toilet, not even wash my hands.
Great. UTI, great.
I mean, this house already has a corpse in it. I don't think the pee is going to make it much worse.
Well, you know, we don't know that he's dead. Sometimes I sit on my couch like that.
For 2.5 hours straight.
I'm sitting on my couch like that right now, actually.
Have you been there for 2.5 hours straight?
But I will be.
The origami killer strikes again. Well, I'm sure that won't be important. Ethan's really afraid of that newspaper. Which, I mean, I don't know why he would be. He doesn't have any children for the origami killer to kill anymore.
Yeah.
Was that apple poisoned? Like, was the game hiding that information from us? Well, let's loot his room, I guess. Well, what a lovely drawing. What can I do with the window? I can close it. Okay, good. No witnesses. This is my workroom. Might as well get some work done while we're, waiting for whatever to happen, I suppose.
No, there's no light in this room. How would he even... Oh, it's dusty
so dusty.
On it.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna work. I'm just going to watch TV, or watch home movies, I guess. What the fuck is Jason doing?
See, now it's starting to feel more like a Japanese horror movie.
Yeah, I feel like this is about to... I feel like this is an archive item from Siren. Oh, there's my wonderful wife, who I would be totally lost if I ended up splitting up with. Oh, no!
Lose all my money. Even though I'm going with the kids, so he'd be paying me child support.
I think they have split custody. I don't know if that's ever explicitly said.
How that would work.
Oh, Ethan's crying. You know, Ethan, it's okay. Everyone cries, even Flowrider.
Look, who hasn't whose child hasn't been hit by a car?
I mean,
once.
All of my children have.
I've had 3 die from getting hit by the same car, actually.
Whose car was it? Oh.
Mine.
Hey, Sean, is still dead? Yep. Cool beans.
That sucks. He's not going to be able to claim him as a dependent on his taxes anymore.
Yeah. That apple core is just going to stay on the couch forever. Ethan's too depressed to pick it up. I just heard a Wilhelm scream. I don't know if you could hear that.
heard it. I heard it.
This game has everything. What time is it? It's 8:30. I'm not. I think the game is broken. I think the game is like actually not going to let me progress unless I talk to Sean and tell him to go to bed, and I can't do that because he's dead.
That's cool.
Well, can I get into the fridge again? Nope, I can't even further feed my alcoholism. So, I guess that leads to the question, what do we do?
Do laundry.
I mean with the stream.
What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
I'm pretty sure we can't progress in the game.
Okay. Well, then we'll just take a poop.
I can't even do that. I already peed and the game is not letting me pee further.
You can turn the lights on.
Even though I just drank an entire beer right in front of the fridge, you'd think Ethan might have to pee.
Are there any other lights we can turn on?
Well, I can just give us some different camera angles.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's dead. This is far beyond
Well,
any kind of prank.
it appears that it
Well,
appears that the apple got him before the origami killer could.
oh, well, we can go back upstairs.
I don't know what else we can really do in this house.
Like I said, we'll go upstairs. There's a door. We can open that door.
Can I go poop in here? Can I take a bath?
You can take a shower.
I thought the game was just going to crash.
Although there's no shower curtain, so I guess you can only bathe.
I can't even do that. I got a sink.
Maybe he showers without a curtain. Maybe he's a freak. All right. Well, we washed our hands.
Finally,
That's cool.
we peed like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. now.
Oh wait, I did have a prompt on the toilet. Can I? Oh, I thought I was gonna leave the door open. I was gonna see if I could just take a dump without closing the door.
Go back.
Oh no, I can flush the toilet. Okay.
We just flushed. Just wasting water.
And this is my room. Can I change my clothes? Oh my god, the game
very
is
dark.
lagging hard in this room.
Turn the light on. I can't even fucking see anything.
Let's see. Nope, I can just look at my clothes. Oops, this way, Ethan. There we go.
Okay. Let's see. Can sit on the end of our mattress.
And just
I like his
be
artwork
depressed.
on the. That's a neat headboard that doesn't look like shit.
He needs to get a chandelier to match that.
Maybe one with babies on it.
Yeah. How'd you know what I was thinking?
Oh, because it's I hear that's real big in Detroit. The Detroit art scene. It's all baby based. Everything's made out of babies.
I don't think this game is set in Detroit.
And if it was made out of babies, it'd be great because it'd be symbolic for the dead children that Ethan had.
All right, well, it's after 10:30. Let's listen to some jams.
It's Theory of a Dead Man. It's just every single David Cage joke all in one. All right, well, that's cool.
So I can't help but think that We're either gonna have to restart the game or do something else.
No, I'm happy with this being the entire Heavy Rain. Like, this.
Play
I'm
something
fine.
else then.
The entire series. This is a great. This is how the game ends. Kid's dead, and
Kid's
I mean,
dead.
we're not done yet.
And we're trapped in the house.
There's probably still content. Maybe this is like Silent Hill, and the goal is to try and get out. We can sit in the chair. I want to look at the pictures he's got. Oh wait, what's the prompt?
Oh, that's just to get back up.
Oh, I want to see those pictures on the wall. What is it?
They look pretty abstract.
That's cool.
Don't think it's gonna give us a good angle.
We could admire that thing, that white thing.
Yeah, what is that? Just an obelisk sitting next to his chair?
Yeah.
All right, well.
Good night, everyone.
I don't think I don't think we can in good conscience end it there. Tell you what, have a peep through my Steam library. Let's can I see what I have installed only?
You could let's do the Stanley Parable. We'll find the maybe if we can't find the Origami Killer in that game, we'll find it in that game.
I mean, we can play a game where we actually find a killer.
Oh? Well, what did you have in mind?
Gonna say now, if we start this, it's probably gonna be starting like a regular stream, but we could do Disco Elysium.
Oh, fuck that. This is a dumpster fire. We're not gonna start Disco Elysium like that.
I know that game actually works. I've played it for 32.3 hours on this system. But if you're set on Stanley Parable,
I don't care. We could play Balls 3D at this fucking point. Who gives a shit?
let's do this so you can hear it, hopefully.
You know, the real shame is that you had two other censorship things.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to force them into this.
Let me just pretty sure that's already set correctly. Maybe. Can you hear menu noises?
You're clicking.
Okay, that's what we wanted. Alright, so entering the current time again. It is currently 9:31. This is important to finding the Origami Killer. Oh, it's 9:32 now. I don't think that's the case, but maybe it was. Maybe that is the exact moment when I decide it's time to play video games. Who knows?
Well, actually, video game time is 8:30, but we had an unfortunate problem.
Yeah, you're our backup plan, Stanley Parable. Sorry. All right.
We really should.
All right. I think the menu is done talking to us.
Let's see how long it takes for this game to break.
Again, I'm pretty sure this game actually works on this system.
Alright, first time we've played this too.
Yeah. Because it totally wasn't just talking about the last time I booted this game up.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk.
He's just doing QTEs. That's his job.
How long to push them.
He's playing Heavy Rain on that computer.
This is what
Maybe.
employee 427 did every day.
Maybe he's playing Heavy Rain, the text adventure.
Yeah. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished
Where instead of seeing Ethan's ass, you just have it described to you.
this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something
His
he would
son
never
Jason
forget.
died.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No
one showed
QTEs.
up
Oh
to
no.
give him instructions, call a meeting,
David.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
We need David
This
Cage to come
complete
back.
isolation.
Sorry, I'm just
Something
updating the
was
stream
very
information.
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
That's all right.
As he came
Let
to
people
his
think
wits'
they're getting
end
Heavy
with
Rain.
his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his
Oops.
office.
There we go. Controller now. There
It
we
would
go.
be funny. It'd be funny if the thumbnail was Stanley Parable and
All of his coworkers
this-
had gone. What could
the
he
video
do?
was called Heavy Pain
Stanley
still.
decided to go to the meeting room.
The description is still, haha, funny David Cage. So anyway,
Great.
say hi to Office 420. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna turn the voices up on this a little bit as well.
I need to
I'm-
hear the British.
There we go. That seems about good. Whoops. Went too far. There we go.
This is a neat office.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, which door
You
does
know-
Stanley enter?
You know what to do. We don't follow orders.
We are
This
rebellious.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really
That's
been
true,
worth the
it's a
detail
soda
after
machine.
all, just to
Cold
spend
drinks.
a few
What
moments
is-
here in this immaculate,
drinks?
beautifully
It's
constructed
not
room.
Donkey Punch,
Stanley simply
unfortunately.
stood here, drinking
What
it
other
all
drinks
in.
have they got? They have blue, they have green, they have
Uh,
red, purple.
I got yellow.
Actually, the red, it's kind of a red-blue. It's kind of like,
Yes, really,
wild berry
really
Pop-Tart.
worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly
what's on those
captivating
papers
that
in
even
the corner?
though all your co-workers have mysteriously
What did I
vanished,
say?
These
you
ones.
The other
sit
corner.
looking at these chairs
Yeah.
and some paintings.
We gotta
Really
zoom
worth it.
in.
Fifth annual subcommittee meeting of internal revenue analysis for committees of the Royal Revenue Discussions
This
Club.
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy
No
and
girls.
reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What's that mug say?
Fuel.
Nice.
Fire.
What else do we got? There's a
That
coffee.
which I
Stanley sat
desire.
around waiting for more
Here.
dialogue.
Coffee
When a long
nut.
time
That's
had
me.
passed
I
and
love
there
coffee.
was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What else we got?
I like
We
how the
got,
narrator thinks we're just waiting for dialogue when I'm just looking at the
Number one,
coffee cups.
I
I hate
Heart
Mondays.
Mom?
I hate Mondays. That's what it says. But it could say I heart hot moms.
that couch looks like people shoot porn on it. This kind of looks like a porn room, just a little bit. Have we missed anything? Is there anything we did? Did we admire the artwork over there?
amazing room and
That's-
took
that's
the first
okay.
open door on his left to get back to business.
Well, he's telling us that we took the first open door on the left, but we also have this way here. What do you think, Oob?
Let's peek. Let's do a little peek in to see what we got. Look, that room does look interesting, I will say.
This is the one he told us to go in, and this is the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah. We have a light. Well, I can't you gotta. I want to be able to see what.
Well, I can't go in.
isn't-
If I go in the room, the door closes on me, so...
let's make an informed decision. So this room has a little drafting table, kind of like Ethan's drafting table. And then what was in the other room?
This room.
What was in the other? I can't really tell.
There's a room with an office chair at the end of all of this. That's what I can see.
All right, well, we got to go to the draft room because that's Ethan's room.
All right.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Are there any clues? Right. I can't read these papers.
We got to find the origami killer.
There's a calculator that says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think that's important.
Warehouse. Alright, maybe the origami killer is in this room. Are there any dead children that you can see? Oh, hey! Whoa! Hey! Dead child right there.
Are you sure that's a child?
He's small.
Well, yeah, that does look like it may cause death if you jump from there.
I think Jason fell down there. That's how he died.
Well.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
origami killer.
Please.
Is the narrator saying he's the origami killer?
Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
My wife,
the origami killer is a girl?
Chance to redeem
my bitch whore ex-wife.
Put your work aside.
She's the origami killer?
Into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Well, we can pick up the phone.
If you can truly place your... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
You didn't let me decide.
To be a choice. How did you do that?
I figured you weren't going to guess that was an option.
No, that was possible.
Neither did the narrator.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in,
married.
fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions
I didn't know either.
Anything. I don't understand.
I'm on his side.
How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you?
I wanted to hook up with my wife.
Did I just see? No,
I've gone off the rails. You cannot stop me.
I have needs that need to be satisfied.
Oh, he's realized I'm not Stanley. I'm real, like J-Lo.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you...
Was that J-Lo that did that song? I don't even know.
If you've made any more wrong
I don't know what you're talking
about. Negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even
never
the
mind.
Basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
All right.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
I should be smoking crack?
My goodness, it's 4:30. Oh, didn't give me enough time.
Is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Is he your pet?
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space,
See, this is
your
about
thoughts
heavy
and
rain.
problems are materially insignificant, and the
I
feeling
just want
should
to
subside.
Tommy.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce
That's a
the material
choice.
covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay.
Well, looks like the game is righted itself.
Hey, at least
narrator's gotten us back on track, and we can go find the origami killer.
This narrator would have been very helpful when we were stuck in heavy.
You need to get closer to the mic again.
The narrator would have been very helpful about 20 minutes ago when we were stuck in heavy rain. I'm gonna just, reset everything.
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Can I get back on the thing? No? Okay.
I mean, we can get back on it. He just won't move it.
Yeah.
All right.
Still
well,
nothing on the origami killer in here.
That's okay. I think that was productive. I think that helped us.
All right. Well, we're just backtracking through the office now.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
All right. Will we find the origami killer, though? That's
now remember,
the big question.
All you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay, we are Stanley. This is how we'll find the origami killer. Put ourselves in Stanley's shoes.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, where do you think the origami killer is?
Probably on the right side.
All right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No, the origami killer's in here. He wouldn't go to the left because Stanley's over there. He doesn't want Stanley. He wants dead children.
Clearly, there's nothing off to the right. So... Oh no.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Everything's okay.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Hold on, get that whiteboard. Maybe there's clues.
Way to continue, would it be worth it?
The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now.
Back to that. I can't erase that knowledge.
Targets. Get Chris out of the broom closet.
I couldn't live that way.
Do you think Chris is the origami killer?
We'll have to check the broom closet.
Energized.
What's the answer? What do I do?
There are a lot of clues in there.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
Narrator's pulling a heavy rain on us. He's shutting the game down.
Oh. Man, these games, they just keep fucking with us.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the
Where's
world
that flashing light?
That's what David Cage said.
That was funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was?
That light's just coming from nowhere.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you.
That's what we say to David Cage.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
Oh,
I tried so hard to make...
But if you notice, that story did not involve us finding the origami killer. Shut up!
Well, we chose the wrong path, clearly.
I'm sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, I think I know where this one's going.
Where?
Door to the right.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh, it just does the same thing again. Oh no, it actually, like, it prevents you from going through that entire thing again. So that means there's actually no choice but the door on the left.
You try the door behind you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, I guess you can't.
Well,
go
it
through
didn't
that
open,
one.
so the narrator was actually right.
You're giving up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Well, can't do anything in the broom closet right now.
Chris is in there.
Maybe we'll check that broom closet later when we're not on this path.
I don't know who Chris is. I don't even know if Chris is a boy or a girl.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, look at all this that we would have seen if we just went through the door on the left.
That's a pretty cool office. I like the red. That's a good color.
His manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
that's a nice painting there. Business strategy.
Who orchestrated this?
This looks just like Ethan's house.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Well, let's just say that into the receiver when the narrator's done talking.
There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I am the most expensive boss. Anyway, let's say it's not giving us a prompt to say Night Shark 115 into the receiver.
We got to press
the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver right there on the wall.
Narrator, you don't understand my plight. Let's just we can't just leave.
Is there a problem?
Yes, there is.
I have no map.
Did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a...
I can relate to this.
Very French, this complication that we're having right now. Very French.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty
fitting that this ends up being our first ending.
To suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
What was that?
Want to see what I had to show you,
I bet you the origami killer's back there too, and we can't even get in there.
Probably.
You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Well, I can't speak. That's the problem.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, shit.
Well, hey, there's Stanley.
Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
He's just like our son.
I need you to walk through the door.
Well, now we're no longer in control of Stanley.
Maybe Stanley's actually Sean and he changed his name to Stanley.
This is important.
So worth noting, this is actually the only ending where you do get that little title sequence there that just showed up.
The end?
There's more than one ending for this game, spoiler alert. The narrator kind of spoiled it on this path. Yeah, you get credits here, you don't get that in any other ending.
You can never know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
And that's our first ending for this game.
Nice. We didn't find the origami killer, though, so we gotta
No.
try it again.
Do you think maybe the origami killer could be in the room with us?
What if we were the origami killer this whole time?
Well, if that's the case, we can't let
gotta go
ourselves
kill-
out into the world.
Simply couldn't handle the
Oh,
pressure.
yeah, that too.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will
To be
break
fair,
me. In here,
we
I can
have
be
killed
happy
children.
forever. I will be happy.
Well-
Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then
Hopefully it's
days.
not a Monday.
Had years gone by? He no
Or
longer
an
had
on-
the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually,
It's 11:20 and Jason or Sean still won't get up.
Very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
That's another ending. So, origami killer wasn't in here. Good to know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What did that computer say?
Let's see. It's, how to use help, window.exe. That's about all I can read on there.
Huh. Maybe the origami killer killed all our co-workers.
That would make sense.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, we tried going to the right last time, and there was no origami killer in there, so I guess we should try the left.
All right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Do not alter
Stanley
without
decided to
consulting
go
the
up to
whiteboard
his boss's
manager.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Weekly review. What else we got here?
It's the same whiteboard from last time. Employee 417 to 405, 491 to 416, and 431 to Jim.
Chris is still in the closet, apparently.
Everyone
Everyone's
is
unique.
unique. Some are more unique than others.
No one is as unique as Kanye West, though.
That is true. All right, I'll stay for one more slide. Rate at which chart's on the same slide to pick the same information. Oh, we got another one, sir, really fast. Where is it? Oh, they're just... I'd never seen that, actually. So anyway. There's the broom closet.
Alright, no...
And we can open it.
Chris! Where's Chris?
Stanley
Maybe Chris
stepped
is
into
the
broom
broom,
closet,
or the
but
mop
there was nothing
bucket.
here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But we haven't found Chris or the origami killer.
Well, let's,
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just
well, there
an
is
empty
stuff in
broom
here.
closet.
He's
reason
wrong.
to still
There's
be here.
yeah, there's stuff to
tape.
inspect, like this wrench.
There's a wrench. There's a second wrench.
I
There's
assume
some
that's
pliers.
a staple gun there.
Baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He
We
wasn't
got
even doing
some
anything.
pliers, it
At
looks
least if
like.
there was
Some
something
rope
to
down
interact with,
here.
he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet
Got some,
nothing.
No, we're not.
10 snips in that little box there.
We were crouching earlier. That's different from
Are
standing.
you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Yeah.
Please offer me
We're looking
some
for the origami
explanation,
killer. Is he in the mop bucket?
Or Chris. They might be the same person.
I'll settle for Chris.
No, there's nothing in that mop bucket. We couldn't even drown in there if we wanted to.
There's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
But Chris is in here.
But the reason that I checked it out is because it said Chris was in here, and there's no Chris. Yeah, Chris isn't in here. We can leave.
Whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Unless.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Did you see the broom closet ending? That ending is my
Stanley
favorite.
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That old drug money. Also, Stanley's addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yeah, it's true.
That's everyone's favorite line in this game.
Well, I've come
Especially
to a
the
very definite
hookers.
conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Just like my kids.
Got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some
Maybe
sort
that is what
shot
happened.
down your central nervous system, and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Well, I'm playing with a
When in
controller,
situations like
so...
this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby
I'm just
so as to
holding my
ensure that your
phone.
body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Oh.
Fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Maybe we
Please
should leave
remove
this
their
room.
corpse from the area and
I'm playing
instruct
with
another
headphones, it's
human to
fine.
take their place, making sure they
Okay.
understand basic
Maybe you need to take
first-person
over,
video
Oob.
game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful
Nah,
commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Alright, well... I'm not
There's
another
no
person, but, I also don't think I'm actually dead, so... Yeah, let's get back
there's
out of
no
here.
Second
Organ
player,
killer,
just to
there's no
have you on
Chris.
board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
But maybe I can.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
That was a good move,
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you
Count,
can
because
use.
maybe
A fish?
they were waiting for you to leave
Look,
to show
You
up.
can hammer out the
Maybe.
details. I'm not particularly picky.
You're not
I'll
underneath
just be
there.
waiting for when you're ready to pick up the
It's
story
kind of dark
again.
under there. They could be hiding under there.
Maybe, but I don't know if there's enough space. I'm starting
Is there
to
a
think...
flashlight?
No,
See if you
there
can find a
isn't.
flash. Well, maybe on the top shelf.
I can't get
can't
up
see. Is
there
there
if there's no jump button.
Right, climbing. Is there a climb button?
No, it's just movement and interaction, and I can't interact with any of that. I'm starting to think there may be nothing in this broom closet.
You rammed into it and then you knocked it over. But hold on, maybe hold on, wait. What if they're in there now? What if they juked you?
I don't see If they were in the broom closet,
What?
I think they're gone
Oh, and
now.
the ceiling. Ceiling though, did you check the ceiling? What about that shadowy part?
I think they escaped through the pipes.
Ah, shit, you're right.
All right, we're on a quest now. We
Yes.
gotta find them.
Right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, where did the pipe go?
The
Ooh,
pipes were just
which-
kind of going around the ceiling. You couldn't really see if they were going
Wait.
up or down.
Up, go up, go up.
Go up. All right.
So, where's the pipe though? Oh, there's a pipe.
There's a pipe,
Pipe's going up. Pipe's
but
going
that
up. Pipe's
maybe it's
up.
going down though.
Oh shit.
This is a tough
hold on,
decision.
oh no.
We need to ponder these stairs for a moment.
Well, we should look at the pipes to see if we can find. Maybe there's arrows on the pipe or something.
I don't see any.
Indi-
It's just a pipe. I don't think that pipe is big enough for the origami killer to fit into anyway, unless the origami killer is also a squirrel.
Or Chris.
Or Chris. Maybe Chris is a squirrel. So if you were the origami killer, would you be going up or down?
Well, if I was the origami killer, well, I mean, he seems to like rain, and rain comes from the sky. So I'd go up.
All right. So we're going the way the narrator told us to?
Yes.
All right. Up to the boss's office again.
I'm not saying the narrator is always wrong sometimes.
And we can check out the executive bathroom.
He's doing his best.
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Extreme Bathrooms Magazine. This is a nice bathroom. I would be happy to have that in my house.
I would love to shit in there on company time.
Stepping
that's
into
cool.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
So this is how the office looks if you haven't gone down, or if you're not going down that other path.
Who orchestrated this? What dark secret
There's a lot
was
of
being
books.
held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the
I can't read
terrible
the titles
truth
on any
that
of
his
these.
boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an
Maybe it's
extra
like when you go
secret
to
pin number,
and you just get fake books.
2845.
Oh, we knew what the
Of course,
passcode
Stanley
was.
couldn't possibly
We couldn't have
known
possibly known it, but... hold on. Can I, settings? I need a reticle. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly,
Maybe
by
the
simply
origami
pushing random
killer is-
buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
There's nowhere else we can go.
There's an origami killer in there somewhere, though.
Well, we got this ominous elevator going down.
Yeah, but we've established that he's probably up.
So are you saying we should go back up the
Descending
elevator?
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt
Fuck it,
a
we're already
bit
going
freer.
down.
Alright.
It
Maybe
was
the
a
pipe leads
stirring of
here.
emotion in his chest, as though he felt more
Look,
free
see, there's
to
some
think
pipes. We're going the right
himself,
way.
to question the nature of his job. Why did he
And
feel
those are
this
pipes,
now,
not vents,
when for
though.
years it had never
Or
occurred
ducts,
to
I
him?
should say.
This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, did he?
Well, I don't know, Count. What do you think? Where do you think the origami killer would go? Go to the mind control facility, or do you think he would escape?
See, I don't know. The origami killer is a little slippery. I think he might have wanted to escape, but he may have motives to use the mind control facility for his own needs.
And can we peek in there a little bit and see what's going on in there? Without
Not
going
really.
quite
There's just a button on
There
a
looks-
desk over there.
button on a desk.
And
And
over in the
what's-
escape, we've got just a long hallway.
Well, I think the origami killer probably. Well, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's a mind control guy. It seems like he wants to play, like he want to kind of give you riddles, and that sort of implies a sort of free will. You know, that like you're either going to solve the puzzle or you're not going to solve the puzzle.
Okay.
That's not really something mind controlling that would make a lot of sense. So probably escape would make more sense in my head. I don't know.
All right. Let's see if that's where the origami killer is.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
The origami killer's definitely in this room then.
Think we should keep going?
Absolutely, yeah, I'm certain of it now. Come on, you fuck, I know you're in here.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, we gotta find the origami killer. He's in here somewhere.
All right.
This is the right choice.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Exactly.
All right, well, we got drop down to somewhere. Can't see where it leads to. Can still turn around, but I think you're past that point now.
Well, what do you think? You are the one playing, so you do have input.
I am basically your avatar in this. I am a proxy for your choices.
Well, let's see.
Unless there's an interesting one that I want to point out.
I was about to say, can I get another little peeky peek down into the death hole?
Yeah.
To see if maybe we can see if the little closer. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you see, I can't see.
All right, trying to see if there's keep inching up there.
And keep getting a little closer.
All right.
A little bit more.
You can see down there pretty well now. I don't know if I need to get closer.
Need to get closer.
Okay. Oh, we fell into the death hole.
Well, I guess we'll see if he's down here then.
The machine whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Well, you know what? We could still find the Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Is this
in a single visceral instant, Stanley was
maybe
obliterated as the machine crushed
maybe it's Jason.
his body, killing
is
him
she Chris?
Just some boxes over here. Can't read them.
Maybe,
9514.
Maybe the origami killer's in the box.
Oh, I can't interact with them, so let's just go towards the Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What was that?
The green one with the walking path, that one's nice.
Yeah. So we have entered the Stanley Parable Museum. So we can see the layout of the office. Some filing cabinets. I did say that the real person ending was the only one where we got a credit scroll, but we do have credits here. It's just not, you know, an actual credit screen. So we've actually stumbled on to my favorite ending in this game. No logical reason for that. It honestly just reminds me of a dream that I might have had when I was younger, and it's always just kind of resonated with me because of that.
Museum, that's cool.
These are messages to the narrator. Yeah, you can legit just hang out here as long as you want to, but might come across a few spoilers for other endings, so I'm gonna try to find my way back out of here.
A good point. We want to, don't want to make it too easy to find the origami killer. We want to.
There's an old Oh, okay, yeah, that's interesting. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this is what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. I always just found that interesting. I'm trying to remember how to get out of here.
That's like a real museum.
Yeah, basically. That's the narrator email room. Let's try. This one is kind of fun. You can just read that yourself. I'm not gonna. That text is big enough.
He designed an ending where Stanley would end
up
on
you didn't have to read it out loud. I meant just you can read it. It's on screen.
The action game would have become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Not for us. Fucking. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intent. Well, that's very polite of them.
But yeah, you might start to realize this game is a little bit meta. Oops, I wanted to go through that room. Or through this area.
I haven't noticed that.
The office.
That's
where I came in.
Let's see.
I think I gotta go through here. Then go up. Yep, there's the exit sign there.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Let's turn the Stanley Parable off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let
And now I can't do anything. Guess what? Gotta pause the game and quit to menu. Only ending where you have to do that. And let's skip the intro cutscene this time.
All right. Let's try again.
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, well, I think you're starting to understand the drill by now. Which door?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Man, we've already done these 2, and neither of them have worked out for us.
We've only gone down like one path for each door. There were other decision points along the way.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Okay,
all right.
So heads we go right, tails we go left.
I like how the narrator is not factoring into your decision whatsoever.
All right, tails. So I think I said we go right for tails.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I wasn't paying attention,
this
so.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Well, we can admire the employee lounge again.
Employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes,
it's a good lounge.
This room.
Very spacious, I have to say. This is a pretty big employee
room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
True.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So, once again, maintenance room on the left or warehouse on the right?
The warehouse. We didn't find the origami killer in there, so let's try the other doors. What the fuck? You?
5 years ago.
You said warehouse.
No, I said we went. He wasn't in the warehouse.
Oh, whoops. Well, that's okay. There's other things we can do here. For example, I'll give you the choice now. We can actually answer the phone, or there's somewhere else we can go from here.
Well, I guess just keep going and we'll get there when we get there. I mean,
well,
we gotta get.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've got.
You can see there's another platform here.
Really,
platform there. That's true.
Or
let's go.
There's a floor down there.
No, we'll probably die if we do that.
I mean, you don't know. But you said platform, so.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Yeah, that's. I mean, there could be an origami killer.
Zero consideration for others. Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
I'm just trying to find the origami.
Convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Yeah, let's try this way.
Danger everywhere.
Give me a chance.
Well, the origami killer is pretty dangerous, so.
We cannot go into room 2B1 or 2B3. Cargo!
Nope.
Operator's manual, your comprehensive resource for using the cargo lift. Well, we could have used that a few moments ago. No buckets past this point. Remember that, Oob.
Alright.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red? That is the color of the balloon.
That is.
So now, is that a good thing or a...
Well, the origami killer didn't kill Jason. That was maybe the car driver was the origami killer. We didn't get far enough to see. Who knows? So, it's really up to you.
I think that's a sign we should go through the red door.
All right. Well, that is what the narrator said. So.
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yeah, I am.
You see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Let's walk into the blackness, hell yeah.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Can't go back, by the way.
Here, yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Well, this is nice.
Did we do drugs?
Maybe. This does look nice, though. Oh, now we're getting some new particle effects.
I think we did drugs.
Well, there's also, this room down here.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Well. Oob.
Well, there was no origami killer back there, so... I mean, look, we'll be careful. We won't die on the stairs.
Okay.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Well, I don't see any origami killer on the stairs.
Maybe he's hanging off the ledge.
Please,
I didn't see him from down there.
Look, maybe he's underneath. Can you peek over? Can you peek underneath? Yeah, like dangle off. But...
I don't think you're able to do that.
You can't see. You got to go farther.
Okay. Oh, whoops. I slept, but
shit.
it's fine.
Oh, we're... Thank God. You lived.
We're good.
You
yeah, he's not down
there
there
for a moment. Now,
Yeah, he's certainly not there.
The other room?
There are some pipes, though.
There are some pipes. They're all going down.
And okay, if you say so.
There's some pipes in here, too. So, what do you think? Stairs or other room?
I don't know. I still have a feeling he's up on those stairs.
Well, let's go back to the other room, just check. Oh, wait, what's this?
Huh?
Oh, it's just a drawing.
That's cute.
I think I am walking a little slower after that, but it's fine.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy.
Yeah, but there's no origami killer back.
Yeah, it's rather bold of him to assume that this is what we want. Like, we're on a mission. And I'm sorry, narrator, but this mission doesn't involve being happy in this room.
Stanley,
I guess there's, I don't know.
There's nothing
Maybe
good that can come from this.
we must have gone the wrong way. It doesn't seem like there's an origami killer in either room. Wait, did you check underneath those stairs?
No, what are you doing,
Stanley? You mean the stairs on the way here?
I'm asking you not to take this away from
those
me.
stairs.
I can't
The
go
ones
back to what I was before.
behind the bottom
we'll
stairs.
both go back. Why are you doing this?
It's dark in there. I don't know.
I don't see no origami killer.
Yeah, let's try going up. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
He's not in the drugs room, that's for
Do
sure.
you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
If he was in the drugs room, he'd never be killing people. He'd just be there doing drugs.
Yeah, he's got to be in here somewhere.
Yep, here. We can't. We at this point we've got to commit to this part of the. Oh,
Let's go back to the other room.
I slept. My
Can
bad.
you do that for me?
no. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely walking slower after that.
God. Is this
There are
really
definitely
how
more
much you
pipes
dislike
in this
my
room.
game?
I think
That you'll throw
I think he's
yourself
got
on
to
this
be in here.
platform over and over to be rid of it. You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Well,
Is that
I
what we're
wasn't thinking
doing?
about
Situation correctly.
All right, now what you thinking?
Oh. You know, now that he's mentioning killing ourselves, I'm thinking, you know, like
A lot of the
wait,
characters in Heavy Rain should do that.
Wait, hold on. Look, is that a door over there?
It's just a wooden door. I can't go in it.
Well, you know, okay, that's fine. What I was thinking was like he was talking about killing ourselves, and it's like, well, every time we die, we just go back to the start. And it
Well,
seems
we
like
we haven't died yet. Like
What do you mean?
the first time we ended up outside of Stanley's body and the game reset. Well, okay, yeah, we did die in the Crusher room, but another time we just locked ourselves in our own room and then the game reset. So.
I'm just thinking, like, you know, maybe we should kill ourselves and then we'll just restart again.
Sounds like good
I think
logic to me.
we went the wrong way.
Maybe
I think we're
just
just gonna have to kill ourselves.
I don't know anymore.
But wait,
I just wanted us to get
maybe the
along.
origami killer doubled back
I guess
around
that was
us.
Too much to ask. Do you actually want to stay alive?
I mean, maybe.
Or are you just teasing me.
I just needed the narrator to say that because that is one of the cruelest lines in this game. Do you actually want to stay alive, or
I
are
wanted
you
us to
just
be
teasing
happy,
me?
Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Yeah,
maybe
this ending is legitimately kind of mean.
Maybe we could overdose on the drugs and then we'll die that way.
We're moving too slowly for that now. I think we just need to finish it.
Yeah.
Hello again, our friend Stairs.
That's fine. We're just gonna do a little suicide. It's fine.
Sorry, narrator. But unless I just reset the game, I can't get out of this otherwise.
To quote Frank Reynolds, suicide is badass.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Alright, we'll try again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
So
it
that was
be?
called the
Stanley
Zending.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
That's
simply missed a memo.
Also, you can turn the computer monitors off.
Oh.
Except that one that says awaiting input. That just receives input. Mysterious.
Hmm.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, let me think. Was there any other... I mean, there must be other things we could do on the right, right?
Yes. For example, I'll show you a quick one, just because I happen to know of it.
The meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
you
wanted to stop by the
show me
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Everything I do to try and find the Origami Killer seems to not work. You give it a shot.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Now, can I? Don't know if you can actually do this before, sir. Okay, yes, you can. Cool.
Oh.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
These all say narrator dialogue.
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Ah, I was having fun.
Well, the Origami Killer was definitely not in that room.
Maybe he made those recordings.
What could it mean?
They weren't origami,
though. Go to the meeting room.
True.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I
No
had
matter
simply
how
missed a
hard
memo.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, hey. Awaiting input.
I bet you there's a ton of porn on that computer.
All right.
When Stanley came to a set of
Actually,
two
probably
doors,
not. That's a pretty public
True. Maybe in one of the other offices. All right, which door?
Well, you see, we've gone right a few times with no luck. Let's try the left. Maybe,
All right, so on the left, remember we got a few options coming up. The first one is the stairs, up or down. Say hi to the broom closet again.
Up to his boss's office. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I love the broom closet ending. But unfortunately, we got an Origami Killer to find.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But did he?
you know, I think we've been resisting the narrator at every turn. Maybe we should just do what he says. Maybe that's how we find the Origami Killer.
Maybe. Let's see what happens.
Everything he's...
We'll go down the intended path. Come on.
Stepping in.
Oops. That was an accident.
What?
I stepped into the room and then I stepped out before the doors could close. So, I think we left the narrator in that room because he's not saying anything, but hey, this door's open now.
Okay.
Broom closet's still open, but narrator doesn't care that we're going in.
Oh. We didn't follow his instructions, did we?
No, I screwed up. It was an accident.
Oh, okay. Hey, whoa.
I'll do it right next time. What's up?
Oh, wait, I think I thought that was a different door.
Oh.
Sorry.
Nope, that was the two doors.
Now that we're in this unfortunate accidental area.
Well, I guess we just go back to our office isn't open, but the door next to it is.
Maybe Chris is in there.
428. We're now leaving.
But we didn't find the origami killer.
Well, maybe the origami killer's left. Escape pod bay, floor 760. Got 6 more. Don't see the origami killer in there. Narrator still isn't with us.
That's okay. You know, he seems like a nice guy and all, but we don't really need him. We're not really interested in chatting with him as much as doing detective work.
Yeah,
so.
now we can just really put ourselves in the shoes of Stanley without any outside influence telling us who we are or what we can be. Escape pod launch bay. This is a little hard to read. When entering the escape pod, will initiate a relay that once triggered can't be disabled or paused. Both the narrator, something, must be present in order, something. Something as intended. Do not proceed, do not proceed, do not proceed. So, really no other choice but to proceed.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what they were saying. I'm sure it's fine.
Then the game resets. And also, Office...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We got Blue Office.
The meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Blue da boo dee da boo da boo dee da boo da. Oh.
So yeah, this is just a little secret. Sometimes the layout of the office changes whenever you restart the game, and when you get Blue Office, you can get the whiteboard ending and enable dog mode.
We're a dog now?
I don't actually remember what dog mode does.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what did Stanley really do?
Let me get the quarter.
We still have a couple paths on each side.
Okay, so, heads we go to the left, tails we go to the right. Tails, right.
All right. Or, you did say last time you wanted to follow the narrator's instructions. Do you want to do that first? I did kind of ignore that a little bit. I made a mistake, so,
Made a mistake. All right, fine. Then we'll go right now. Well, actually, no. Wait. This time will work.
Yeah. Well, this time I will focus. Oh, broom closet's closed off.
Decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, this time I won't back out while the door's
The
closing.
moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Oh, I put the code in too fast.
Anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Badass. Did we do drugs?
Feeling
Yes.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Cool. I have a good feeling about this.
So this time, we're going to follow the narrator's instructions. We won't try to escape. We're just going to go forward into the mind control facility.
Okay. And the origami killer will be in there, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes, he did.
We've been overthinking it this whole time, eh?
Oh, let's turn on the lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
Where's 427? There I am. Let's wait for the cameras to change. There's my office. That's actually what it looks like.
This is neat.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
It's not that bad. It's kind of like Portal.
all this time?
This game was originally made in the Source engine. I'm playing the Ultra Deluxe re-release, which was remade in Unity, I believe.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Worth mentioning that in the original version of the game there was a reference to Portal, but that's not in this version.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do we do that?
Well, we've got system power over here, and we can turn it on or off.
And those are only options?
Yep.
Now, hold on. I know I said we were only going to do what the narrator told us to do, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, if we turn this off, would that turn the whole game off?
No, that's just the power for the mind control facility.
Oh, so that has nothing to do with the origami killer.
Right.
That's fine. We'll turn it off. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, if it's not gonna, hurt anything.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command, Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Where's the origami killer?
The machine's grasp?
Exactly.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Well, it do matter to me.
Knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Maybe the narrator's
Perhaps his
right,
goal
Oob.
had not been to understand.
No, we
but
gotta
to
find the
let
origami
Perhaps
killer.
we had to just let go.
What to do?
No.
Or how to feel. Whatever life
Maybe
he
we
lives,
just needed
it will be his.
freedom.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Freedom from the shackles of
Stanley
being in a
stepped
David
through
Cage
the open
game.
door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
And now I can
the
put the
immense
controller down.
possibility of the new path before him. This
Because
was
games do
exactly
walk in
the way,
automatically for me.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
So that's the path that the narrator intends for you. But we didn't find origami
All of
killer.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Alright,
meeting
get your
room.
coin out
Perhaps
now,
he had
Oob.
simply missed a memo.
I picked the coin picked right this time.
Alright. Well, there's some new
New-
content,
whoa, wait.
but we're going to ignore that for now. Let's go right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
We'll
Perhaps
we'll
he
go in
needed
the
to
new
stop by
content
the
door
employee
next
lounge
time,
first,
but
just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
alright, which way?
Alright, let me get the coin. Left.
Alright.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Well, we could detour through the maintenance section, walk through the opposite door, and get right back on track, but it's also an elevator.
Alright, hold on. Coin. Okay, elevator it is.
Alright.
I'm just leaving it up to randomness at this point, because I have no other strategy. Every time I try and think, it makes my brain hurt.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I will say
Oh,
this
no.
is one of the
No,
longer
it's to the right, my
paths.
mistake.
I didn't realize
That's
what this
okay.
path was until we got here.
Right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on?
It's alright, take your time, King.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Oh,
Quick,
no.
Stanley, close your eyes.
Close your eyes, Oob. You're not supposed to see this.
We just have to get back
I
to...
already saw it, though.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Oh, yeah.
The whole story completely
Never in
unusable.
the story. Damn.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense,
We already
let's
saw this.
restart the game from the beginning. And this time...
Well, then now the
suppose we
story's
don't
all
want to
out of
solve our
order.
trouble, hmm?
It's,
Okay.
you
From
can't
the
tell a
top.
story like this.
Oh, that's true.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content door is gone.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
And now entering the back rooms.
I don't think we're gonna find the origami killer in here. Oh. Jason.
Yeah, I think you might be right. But you know, there's a lot of hallways. Origami killer could be anywhere.
What if this whole time the narrator was that clown?
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
Like, that was his voice the whole
restart the
time.
game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
And as he records all this dialogue, he's still in the clown makeup.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know, I'm sure that's what's happened.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is
I'm sure it's all on that memo that I missed.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Good idea. Oh yeah, see? Open door. Oh, that's right where we came from. Okay.
Be funny if it turned into the Silent Hill PT.
The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay,
well, you
let's
say
go back
that.
the other way and retrace our steps. Now this, well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building.
Yeah, like
Is
this
that
one.
correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed
Also, I'm
to be
pretty
doing,
sure this room
how
is
about
impossible.
this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
But we didn't find the origami killer.
Oh no.
But he said that we won.
Right about this at all.
Well, even
We
the
both
narrator
know you didn't
realizes
put in any
that's
actual
wrong.
Work for that win. Some
Oh,
people
okay.
win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Oh,
I
door
have
back
to
is gone now.
restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I'm curious, actually. Can you close yourself in the office? Nope, you cannot. I was wondering if you could do that while another path has started. So, well, line's going that way, but do we follow the adventure line?
There's paths within this path. Yeah, sure, let's follow the line.
All right.
We're in a different area, at least.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on.
This line's getting a little harder to
Weird back
follow.
there? Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now...
It's
is a
like
bit of
that scene in
music to lighten the
Inception.
mood.
I've never seen it.
This path is neat.
I love this music so much. Monthly ledgers. Corporate imbalances. and financial reports. Annual reviews, consolidation reports, departmental accounts, personnel files, everything you need. And bitchin' music.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely.
I bet you the origami killer's in that.
Carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
He might not be there right now, but I bet he'll be there later.
All right, I've examined the fern. Let's move.
Yeah, fucking fern.
I hope you remember every detail of that fern.
Wait, we're back at the office? No.
It's fine. Just keep following the line.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
We're following the yellow brick road.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
God damn it, Line.
Everything we've been through.
We've seen this room, though. We know what this room is.
With it. Restart.
Well, this story is just getting incoherent now.
I don't know if we should trust the line.
Line's still there.
Yeah, but the line's a fucking liar.
I say forget the adventure line.
Yeah, narrator's on board.
Intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
That's right.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Like improv.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Hell yeah.
Wait. But he's just telling us to go this way.
This is exciting.
We're making a story together.
Stanley forging a new path.
Okay, sure.
Could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Take a bunch of impossible turns there.
For it.
It was like PT.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd
Just
also
buzz
like to
through the
veto
ceiling.
line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Maybe he was coming out of the ceiling.
Ooh, I can't get up there, so it's like that one guy in Detroit. Oh, there it goes. There goes the line.
I guess we'll never know which way he started and which way he ended.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know
which direction do we walk?
Lead somewhere.
In circles. Well, I don't care. Let's go the opposite way because that's quirky.
There must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Did we do drugs?
Since the answer is clearly yes. Then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny
get that coin.
Well, we only get one door.
Well, it said right anyways, so that's fine.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all...
There's got to be more than 8 endings. I think we've had 8 already.
No, eight restarts for this ending.
Then what?
Look at the last few. 7th restart, there's no longer an office, simply black space. Find a bookstore, get bored and leave. Narrator restarts. 8th restart, narrator's gone. Stanley dies.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in
I don't see anything about an origami killer. This is bullshit.
Maybe guess it's not in this ending.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't.
Yeah, we'll just sit in this room.
Do it.
Maybe the origami killer will come in here.
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
And that is it for the confusion ending.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Oh, we didn't see all the black space. We didn't die.
That is actually the end of the confusion ending. But anyway, new content.
Yeah, I gotta see what the new content is.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
So I mentioned earlier... Oops, sorry, go ahead.
Maybe that means there's an origami killer in here.
Maybe. I mentioned earlier that I'm playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe and not the original release of the Stanley Parable.
New one.
That's where this
Stanley
becomes
Parable
important.
Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
True.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
So what I didn't tell you is that the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is basically the We Heart Katamari of Stanley Parable.
You mean it's horny?
Nothing special yet.
Not quite.
I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Is the King of the Cosmos going to show up?
I hope.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
All right.
Remember when I said this game doesn't have a jump button? I lied.
Oh!
Well, would you look at that? The jump circle. Can't jump outside of the circle. You gotta be inside the jump circle to jump.
This is the new content?
Well,
we had more.
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I don't know what else either of you could want. I mean, it's a jump circle.
Yeah, you didn't even use all your jumps.
I mean, do you want me to?
Yeah!
All right.
Hardcore!
Yeah! I'm jumping! Boo, 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 boo.
Okay, that was fun.
Yeah, I can't jump anymore. I used up all my jumps.
Now we gotta get some DLC so we get more jumps. Maybe if they'll include a loot box, and we'll win
Stanley,
some.
I have to say,
maybe
jumps in the loot box.
of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read
Apparently,
you
I don't know why he wasn't.
Content right there. Hell, I could count 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew
fucking Jim Sterling over here.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
It's funny you would mention that. It's not coming up right now, but you'll see.
Is there going to be wrestling later?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations.
Oh, it jumped. It was good content.
Just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
I mean, we can't even jump anymore, so why are you singing that?
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, let's restart the game and play Stanley Parable the right way. The way it was intended. Oh, never mind. I mean, we got Office 427, but this is even more different than Blue Office.
This is certainly new content.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Well, what else do we have in here? We have Sunset.
Can we jump?
Nope. We also got...
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Oh. Maybe I do want to see the surprise now.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Coffee Nut.
I should start a coffee, a cafe called Coffee Nut.
It would also be a brothel.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Can we jump?
Call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
but we can't
like
jump.
the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
You couldn't jump in the original, the best Stanley Parable.
How wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release. Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Everything you need. Everything you need to make great ideas better. In today's busy world, it isn't easy managing an effective productivity workflow. That's why the Stanley Parable can help you streamline your workspace efficiency with the Stanley Parable Advanced Computer System software.
Cemented to the ground by gravity, and it is unbreakable. And I don't like that. I do like that mask, though.
I do. It's a BAFTA award with the Stanley Parable taped over it. There's a Stanley Parable ad in Firefox. Yeah, also the 2013 re-release of the Stanley Parable, if you didn't notice, was a re-release of a Half-Life mod. Be My Valentine. I wasn't directed at you, I was just reading the mug.
I did notice some Half-Life, some things that were reminding me of Half-Life. Like the warehouse where you're like zipping around on the lift and the that was very reminiscent.
This did start life as a Half-Life mod. This was an achievement in the original game.
What does it say?
Go outside. Don't play for 5 years.
Oh! You could probably just manipulate that by changing the calendar date on your device.
We got some British Academy Awards. I don't think the game actually won those. That's
I mean, the BAFTAs have a video game category. They have video game awards.
There's an ending that we have not seen yet, just to ignore that. These flowers do look pretty nice, I will say.
Fucking bullshit that we can't jump.
Oh, this is where we have to remember I'm on Linux.
Triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Sterling writes, and I.
Oh my god!
We're so many
like I said, funny that you mentioned them.
Games end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Memory zone maintenance.
Well.
I do like
Here's
the
another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The
old
Stanley
software
Parable
boxes.
is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need
If it was
new
perfect,
content.
it would have gotten it.
It just needed to be left alone.
See, it didn't even need a jump circle. Well, maybe a jump circle would have bumped it up to a 10.
That's what I'm saying. A jump circle would have bumped it up to a 10.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Oh, there's a room from Portal. Like I mentioned, there is a reference to that in the original re-release. And also Minecraft. Not going to be seeing those in this version.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Cold drinks. That's what's down here.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Probably a good
I can't
thing.
even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Well, can't read the recommended review, but
to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and
It'd be funny if Half-Life Zombies
with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
oh no, I'm seeing another not recommended review over here. Again, can't really read that one. It's too blurry even for me. This one, perfectly readable.
Let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to.
And we're just making the narrator sad today.
Track record.
Had this ending and now this.
Like a failure.
This game is goofy.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too
See, maybe
preachy,
that
then
would have made the game a 10 out of 10.
Just a moment, surely
not
it
just the
couldn't
jump
hurt.
circle.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley.
They're gonna turn off the
skip button
display.
we shall have.
Just like YouTube did.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore
About
you,
1 o'clock.
with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want science,
Whenever you want
then
me to
my
press
goodness,
it.
that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up.
you
Go
press
ahead
it.
and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've... Oh,
Alright, we went ahead a couple of minutes.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me
He's
to
still
deliver a
talking.
long,
Hit it again.
rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit.
Alright, it's
didn't
about
you?
1:20
But that's
now.
The power of the button.
Let's get
That's
about
not- so
10
Go off
minutes.
on a faultless display of self-absorption.
We didn't
It's
skip
right at
him.
your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over.
Hit it
Oh,
again?
I can't wait to see what Cookie and
Yeah.
Ryan will say about this. Okay,
Maybe if
welcome
we
back,
keep
Stanley. Now, I
skipping,
should say that the amount
it'll
of time
skip
the
to the
button has been
origami killer.
skipping through is becoming
Alright,
longer
that's
and longer.
yeah, he
That
just
last
pointed
one
out it's
was,
getting longer
well,
and longer. That was
I want to say
50
maybe
minutes or so.
30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's... Well,
Maybe
it's
we'll
really
skip
only
to
so
the
much I can
part where I'll
ramble
be
on to
dead.
myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here
Well,
before.
it's
How
just
else
us,
would we have gotten into
the
room in
narrator,
the first place? I don't
the
think
clock,
one can enter a room without a door
this
of some
plant,
sort or a window or something.
Where's the
like that.
and the
fern?
skip
A
button.
anywhere? A porthole?
That fern was
A
supposed to be
sufficiently
important.
large crack in the wall?
Maybe it was important for the rest of the confusion ending that never happened.
Step away from the skip
Yeah,
button.
let's
But he's telling
skip
us-
ahead to see.
Other than the skip
Okay, hit the
Wasn't
skip
there one
button.
here before, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I swear.
There's no
Stanley,
fern, there's no
Stanley,
origami killer, there's no...
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep
So we're
pressing
stuck
it,
here
I have
forever.
no idea what will happen. I have
Basically.
no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from
might
pressing
as
the
well
button
skipping
again.
until we're...
I can't control anything.
Well, he doesn't want us to
Stanley.
touch
I
the
can't
button.
touch
He
it,
doesn't
and
like
I
being
have to
alone.
believe. I have to know that sooner or later,
that's
no matter
not
how
my
much I
problem.
plead with
All
you,
right.
you're go-
He's the reason we're here in the first place.
You're back. Oh my goodness.
Well,
I have
it's really
found
because
a
we
good
walked
choice
through the
here.
new content
Stanley,
door.
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person
We're
to
still
speak
not...
with.
Oops, my finger slipped.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have
Clock
had time
stopped.
to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
Still
I've
no
had
door.
so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Plant's
Have you ever
dead.
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stan.
Why don't you, like, take a yoga class or something?
Oh, he was waiting for us.
Get a cat.
For Stanley.
And when that feeling had begun to subside,
You don't have to rely on us.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, narrator? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'll let you go and live your life for what's probably going to be a couple of years now. I'm gonna press this skip button, and you can just forget about me.
Or something.
Well, it looks like that's what happened. Good.
Yeah, but we're still alive.
Yeah. Better fix that.
I wonder if aliens have taken over yet. What's that beeping noise?
Don't know.
Did the origami kill?
That fan stopped.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us.
Is he talking about us?
Leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then he's talking too much. They said,
am I Cookie 9?
Now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency. It's the lack of accountability.
No, I'm Ubendrew.
Well, I can't face this bitter reality. I'd better skip past this. Oh, clock fell off the wall. Skip button. There we go.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Well, that's concerning. Oh, got some heavy rain going on here. Maybe the origami killer is behind another skip.
Remember, is the origami? We always heard raindrops, and then the origami killer would show up.
And also, that wall is glitching out, just like heavy rain was glitching.
Linux.
Again, with heavy rain, I don't know if that was just Linux or the PC port not being good. Well, we're seeing some sunlight. Unfortunately, we can't climb, and there's no jump circle here. Even if there was, we used up all our jumps. Not much we can do, but skip forward.
That's like Portal.
Little bit. Oh, it got worse. Don't know if you can hear that, but there's just a drone going on.
Hold on, let me take a listen.
Oh, I skipped, sorry. Oh, that's louder now.
Are those aliens?
Look. Pipes.
Yeah, we did more drugs.
Maybe we skipped past the origami killer.
Hey, progress.
And skip button is broken. So
now this is what I call new content. Oh. It's No Man's Sky.
Yeah. It's like James Stephanie Sterling said. This truly is every game ever. And we can just walk into the desert. This is the freedom that we were promised in the Freedom ending. The one where you follow all the narrator's instructions. Savor this freedom, Oob. Isn't it great?
Oh, we're back.
Yep.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yeah, sometimes the opening dialogue changes.
New content.
Yeah.
We're jumping.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yes, I did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
It's going to be so much better than the old new content.
More than 30 jumps this time. Maybe they'll give us 50 jumps.
Well, now we're skipping that part of the journey.
Yeah.
Similar elevator, though.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce,
I don't know if those lights were supposed to turn out.
Stanley Parable 2.
Okay, maybe they were.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience built from the ground up. Why there are so many possibilities.
Taste the sequel.
It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Facts. Well, let's check out the new features.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if there's 2 jump circles?
It's like a Venn diagram. In one you can jump, and the other you can shit or something. I don't know.
Alright, well.
There's one you can jump and shit at the same time.
I can hear my name in the game.
Count?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most
I like how
obvious
She-Ra
answer
is one of the
that they want
names.
to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Well, normally I'm a privacy and security guy, but what the hell?
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
What if my name is Jim?
I promise you'll
Well, then this will be an easy exercise.
Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I'm a D&D player. I can do this.
Imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken.
Alright, I feel like I'm Jam.
Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the
Oh, oops.
backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as
But
Jim.
what if Jim is a
Frisbee
pervert?
on the
I don't know
weekends
if I
as
want to
Jim.
be.
Staying up all
Well, I
night
feel
for
like he would say
popcorn and
that if
horror
that
movies
was the
sleepovers as
case.
Jim. Developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim. Rediscovering yourself in fringe religious groups as Jim. And finally, dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim. Do you feel it in your soul?
All right.
Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Now,
If so,
I feel
Jim
like I can
lives in-
truly press this button as Jam.
Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you.
It's
Do it
true.
again, do it again. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
But what about the jump
Let's take a
circle?
break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
But let's not.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Well, I guess I can't be Jim anymore. Name. Everyone's got one. You're yours today. I do love the like the papers and shit that you just find around in this game.
There's a lot of attention to
I suppose I
detail.
could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
All right. Well, we can't get in this door. I'm just gonna spoil it now. If you go, whoops. If you go in the settings menu and change all of these settings to every possible value, it gives you an achievement and you can go in that door. I don't remember what's in there. It's really not that interesting, but it's a thing.
Origami killer!
I would remember if the origami killer was there.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version,
well, we
the
got
office could
balloons.
use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which
Joey from Friends?
It doesn't really look like Matthew Perry. But which balloon do you like more? Get Well Someday or Happy 12th Birthday, stepniece?
What's the other one say?
Get Well Someday.
I like Get Well Someday, but I like the colors on the other one better. We'll go with the white one.
All right.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, it is.
Okay. Well, I still like that color, so that's cool.
And now all of these photos have Happy 12th Birthday stepniece balloons.
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Well, we get some merch. You want to get a t-shirt?
Well, that t-shirt says that it's the best new feature, so unfortunately I cannot interact.
There's a QR code. You gotta scan it with your phone. I have to do that sometimes with people at work, and if they're old people, they're like, I don't work.
That's also referencing an ending that we haven't seen yet.
Oh.
But I just saw on this sign, the jump circle is this way somewhere. Where is it? There it is.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Well, give us more jump.
Yeah, I can't jump.
No.
But that's okay. We can get the free, new and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple.
Alright.
It just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
That's awesome.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Well, can't get the test achievement. I already have it, but... Shh.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, we've got an infinite hole. Got some charts. The depth is infinite.
Very helpful.
I like the labels on that chart.
Yeah, it's all very useful information.
It just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like.
Well, check that out.
Forward for video games as a medium.
I wonder if the Origami Killer's in there.
Let's see.
I mean, if I were the Origami Killer, that'd be a great place to hide.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be
press it whenever you want me
to. I recommend
to.
you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner
I want to see if this really goes on for infinity.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
Listen, I know a lot about holes.
The infinite is merely philosophical in nature.
And they can be very, very deep.
Okay. Good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Yeah, bitch.
I think
British
what you hear is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Go back to putting beans on your toast.
Infinitely. I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
It wasn't even.
Look, things got a little
I've seen deeper holes.
Some things we didn't
Have you? There's a lot of cigarettes in this hole.
And agree to just call the hole mostly infinite. If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the
It
top of the
doesn't.
hole and we
Fuck
can move
this
on.
brick
I'll
bonger.
just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
But what if the origami killer jumped in the hole while we were teleporting out?
I was right. The problem is you.
Yeah, we jumped in and then he jumped in
you like
after us.
holes too much. Not normal.
I do.
A normal person.
I
don't. Caught me. My secret is I love holes.
I just want to find the origami killer.
No.
The deeper the hole is, the more I love it.
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but
Yeah.
feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
I want more hole.
Had enough?
Well,
Positive
it's still there.
I really do have
Maybe
so
it'll
much
be longer this time.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
Now let's keep going in so you turn it into a mountain.
Even a very aggressive divot.
Or maybe the hole will become inside out.
I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't
we can't jump out. No jump button.
Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working? You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
You should make the hole infinite.
Get more time with it than you could ever have
I just start
asked for.
eating the
It's
hole.
a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
I'll just dig
Take
through
care,
the china.
Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Okay.
Well, here we are. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. I heard something.
There's a hole in the earth.
This isn't in the earth, it's just in the floor. Oh. Oh, this is happening.
This is good. They're actually gonna make the hole infinite. We'll be ones digging.
Music is intense. Look at these cigarettes. Well, let's change our perception.
It's funky.
The slaps. Let's say.
Oh.
Let's change ourselves.
Are we in silent? Oh, puppy.
I want to see the puppies again. There we go.
Yay. Oh, they're eating. Oh, it's becoming a 103 Point Never album.
Stanley? 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 Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
But I liked whatever I was.
I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
I want more puppies.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the puppies we get to see.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Well, let's go check out the hole again.
What if one of those puppies was the origami killer?
I doubt it. The origami killer can't be that cute.
They could be. Who said that the origami killer can't be cute? I mean, they're still dogs, even though they're cute little dogs. They still have, teeth that.
True. Well, the sad thing is, we cannot get back to the mostly infinite hole. Fine, it ended. Oh, let's go get our free and easy achievement. Oh wait, we already did that. Already did that. My bad. Collectibles, that's new. Can you find them?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I'm loving the presentation of this.
We did more drugs. Alright, 5 more to go.
And that's it. I'm just outside again.
Gotta catch 'em all.
It is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Alright, is there anything I've missed? I know there's one thing that I've missed, actually.
Get 5 more of the collectibles.
Well, that's just a preview. The rest of them are going to be in the Stanley Parable 2.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable...
Can I use it as a helmet?
...normal, and perhaps even
protect yourself from the origami killer.
Get a KFC bucket.
While the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Well, let's take the bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
Do you feel the comfort, Oob?
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma?
We've spent like 5 times as long on
it
this
has
as we
made you
did
the
with Heavy.
slightest bit more attractive.
Well, that's because this game actually works.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go
Yeah,
on,
fuck you,
don't
David
they?
Cage.
All
You
this
French
and
fuck.
more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Bucket. Or beautiful bucket. Just pick it up.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Alright, well, I think the exit, yep, is over here.
Some good examples of like good buckets in video games.
I can't think of any.
I think.
Aside from the Stanley Parable Reassurance bucket.
Ready to move on now?
I'm liking this abstract art over here.
There are a couple buckets in Arkham Asylum. I'm sure there's some buckets in the other Valve games. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's got to be at least one bucket.
What do you think?
There has to be a bucket.
I
don't remember any in Portal.
There's so many physics puzzles in those games.
I can feel it in my soul.
There must be.
It's going to work.
Alright, so he is going to present to us how the Stanley Parable 2 is going to look. So let's take a seat.
See whether or not it coheres into a meaningful
There might be some bucket things for it too.
Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on.
There is the
Let me do
bucket
a
over
different
there.
Arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Yo, Gex is a video game.
More than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley
Yeah, when do I get to jump again?
I want more jumps. I need to up my jump
Oh,
number.
Perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Alright, we're playing the Stanley Parable 2 now.
This is a long level.
Well, actually, that's technically the end of the new content path. But things are going to be a little changed.
What could it mean?
Such as we got these
Stanley
balloons
decided to
now.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. How many more endings are there?
There's a lot more, but I'm only going to show you one more before we finish off. So,
okay, we got
the bucket.
And it's got a little pillow. That's cool.
One thing to note about the bucket is that it changes all of the endings.
Oh.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
And also
Perhaps
the
his
narrator
boss's
will comment
office
on the
was where
bucket.
he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
There we go.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley
being a little weird.
Broken down into an emotional dumpster fire.
I'll just use mouse for this.
The soothing presence of the bucket.
Maybe.
Even now, in his darkest of hours,
maybe
did
not.
The bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes. This is
the bucket's pretty fucking good at this game.
The bucket's a smart guy.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
And then Stanley turned on the lights.
Rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Yeah, analog stick movement's getting a little fucky for some reason, but it's okay, we're almost done.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it.
That bucket has lived a very sheltered life.
Stay strong, Bucket. We need you.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
I don't even want to think about that.
That would be very mean.
Of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's.
I think the bucket probably wants to retire.
He screamed into the bucket.
With a a good pension, healthcare plan.
Control. Never. He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
I can relate.
But who could the bucket trust? That's the real question.
Well, Stanley.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his
so I know that
Stanley decided that this
without the bucket I didn't turn the power on. But we'll see the alternate version of this ending first. Why not?
The controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly.
Birds.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again. Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all.
They look so happy.
A facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds.
Are there any ostriches?
The mind control.
I learned a fact today about ostriches. Did you know that ostriches are more attracted to humans than they are other ostriches?
Yep.
The one who had
don't know why, but yep.
Because they're
Stanley and the bucket
freaks, that's why.
Because they spent the rest of
also
their
because
lives
we're
here
sexy.
In this place, flipping through
apparently.
Of the silliest birds imaginable.
I mean, certainly compared to an ostrich.
There's the owls.
Could have taken. This one was surely the best. And Stanley.
He's right. This is the best path I could have taken. Because I get to just look at the silly birds.
Yeah, fuck Heavy Rain. The only bird in that game fucking died in like 2 minutes.
And I think that is as good a place as any to end things. watching the silly birds. Thank you for joining me, Oob.
Yeah, did anybody else at any point watch, except for the 2 seconds Keith was here?
Doesn't look like it, really.
Well, that's alright. The aliens will watch it later.
Have fun with this one, historians.